inappropriate, disgusting guys I've ever met. Yeah.
And have you met people like him before? Have you met people generally or people from Pakistan like him before?
No.
What do you think of Saad?
Trendy, homosexual.
He's always drunk.
I feel like I've known him my whole life. Like
Forever.
He's just the friendliest person. I feel like I know him so well, like he's family kind of thing. Like,
Totally. He's like my older brother. Like, a really creepy, incestuous older brother.
Yeah, I came to Sydney in this January for my master's in PR and advertising from UNSW. Before this, I was working in Pakistan as a journalist. I've lived in Pakistan all my life. It's actually the first time I've left the country. How have you found the experience? So far, so good. काफी awesome experience. I chose Australia because most of my friends went to the States and England, and I just wanted to do something different. I just love it, man. I love being here. The weather is nice, the people are nice. I've been fortunate. I found a job when I came here, and I do photography. I'm a part-time photographer. I work at different nightclubs as a freelance photographer, which is a lot of fun.
I love Saad.
yeah, love him to bits.
I would trust that boy with my life. He's so open to talk about anything.
Yeah,
And I think that just kind of comfortableness is greatly appreciated within this house. Like, there's nothing that you can't really say to Saad.
Do you think that's what's helped him settle in here well?
Definitely. He's a fucking social fiend, bro.
He just like, he knows everyone and everyone just feels comfortable with him. Like,
Everyone knows Saad. You know when people say, oh, so whereabouts in the village do you live? I'm like, oh, I live in 901. They're like, oh, Saad! So, he's like the glue that holds this little family together.
He really is.
What is she on about?
Said your room smells. And I live across the hall, and the smell of Saad wafts into my room.
Zishan is living with us for the last six months. He came here to do his masters. He's studying here on a scholarship from his home country.
Well, he's a typical Pakistani guy, 27 and still virgin. The rest he lives and portrays a typical Pakistani guy who has grown up in a Muslim society. He's very cultural.
I found him very dedicated to his work and really thoughtful, and he's really very family oriented and really feels for his country and thinks about his mates and his work in a very bold way.
I'll take 5 minutes to take bath. Okay.
I'm Zishan Wasim. Basically I hail from Pakistan, and I'm here for higher education in IT sector. And I opt Australia for it because of its high-tech environment and the IT background. Positively, I found the respect of each other. I mean, the Australian, Aussie, or the community living here do respect each other. They respect each other's value, and that was quite nice to see. And the bad thing is that I find this society a bit materialistic, I guess.
Things like going out, things like drinking, things like making friends with the opposite sex. Have you tried them out here, or do you not feel tempted? Did you feel tempted initially, or did you never feel tempted to try?
Not at all. The simple answer is not at all. Basically, it depends upon the person. If a person is strong enough in his beliefs and all these things, then I don't think he'll be falling prey to this evil creeds of things.
Seems like most Pakistanis keep themselves a bit more. Don't necessarily integrate with other cultures, I guess. But no, Saad's a yeah, like a really sociable guy. He doesn't seem to be prejudiced. Personally, I guess I may have had a bit of a, not prejudice, but perception, I guess, of people like that, you know, people from Pakistan or that kind of area. But no, he's a great guy, you know, and it's kind of changed my views a bit, I think.
Sohaib in Sydney, dude, feature film.
Yeah, I know you can write a book on it actually.
Because he used to be such a shy, polite little village guy who had just come to the city in Lahore, and then he came to Sydney, and he came here 2 months before me. And when I saw him, it was insane. Like, everyone knew him. You couldn't walk down the street or walk up the village without guys either high-fiving him or girls hugging him. It's insane the way he's blended in. Even he didn't expect it. No one expected. Like, he's definitely, I suppose he's a lot happier here.
His personality has actually come out because of the environment and stuff. I think it's understandable because when you live in a certain environment, people just look at you a certain way, and then you're just known as a person who's either quiet or introvert and XYZ. But then when you come to a new environment where you don't know anyone and then you have to start from scratch, I think that's a great opportunity for you to actually let your personality out.
Do it like a brother, like Thomas.
Pakistan was a lot more suppressive. We were essentially still the same people. It's just had to check ourselves more and be silent on a lot more topics because society.
And you had to somewhat be in line with the society, especially with your parents, because you know, the culture is such that we can't really be rude to our parents, so we can't really question our parents and the way they've spent their life. We're supposed to keep that on. We're supposed to be on the same track. Do you want to leave this country? No one wants to leave this country, man.
No, I want to leave this country eventually.
I don't want to leave this country. I mean, eventually I want to leave this country, but not at the moment. I want to work here, hopefully find a job. If not a job, then a wife. And
Visa bhi mil jayega tumhe.
Yeah, I can convince one of my roommates to get.
Yeah, no, I'm serious.
What's the biggest feeling to stay there? The weather, man. Fucking weather. And the people.
And the lifestyle.
The lifestyle, the quality of life.
And the beer. And
No. Not the alcohol. Like generally, life, the freedom that you have here. Everyone, no one gives a fuck, man. Everyone minds their own business.
He's sort of a person who loves his the values and the culture which is taught to him by in his home country.
And as far as my routine life is concerned, it's pretty simple. Just get up early in the morning, offer namaz, recite Holy Quran, and then go on with your activities. I mean, if I have to submit some assignment, then I work on that. Otherwise, I take a nap of 2 or 3 hours, and then prepare myself for the university, attend university classes, lectures, study every day, and that's all. Yeah, in the night I just try to have some socialization through Facebook. You may say virtual socialization, and I do talk to my parents every day, and then just I go to sleep. That's it. Here's my life. My country has invested on me, and so it is now my ethical duty to go back and serve it. So 2 or 3 perspectives are there. Firstly family, then my country.
Well, I'm not quite sure if he'll integrate into this society because he still lives by the same values that he has been brought up to. But personally, I think that it's not about whether someone adapts or adopts the new culture that he comes in, but rather it's about creating the tolerance of accepting other cultures. And I think he has got that acceptance for other cultures. He has got tolerance for other cultures.
Everybody has got their different styles of living, so it's always good to know about others.